Water is life. It's the essence of our existence, the foundation of all living things. Without it, life as we know it would cease to exist. It's a simple truth, yet easily forgotten in our daily routines. We often take it for granted, assuming it will always be there when we need it. We turn on the tap, and fresh water flows effortlessly. It's a convenience that masks the reality of its scarcity. But this is an illusion. Fresh water is precious, and for many, it's becoming scarcer. In some parts of the world, rivers run dry and lakes shrink to mere puddles. Our planet is a watery world, with over 70% of its surface covered by oceans. Yet most of this water is salty and undrinkable. The oceans, vast and teeming with life, are undrinkable to us. The salt content makes it unsuitable for human consumption and agriculture. We need fresh water, the kind that falls from the sky and flows in rivers. This fresh water sustains our ecosystems, nourishes our crops, and quenches our thirst. As populations grow and climates change, this precious resource is under increasing strain. Urbanization and industrialization demand more water, while climate change disrupts weather patterns, leading to more frequent droughts. Droughts are more frequent and aquifers are drying up. The once reliable sources of fresh water are becoming less dependable, threatening our way of life. We need a solution, a way to tap into the vast reserves of the sea. Desalination offers a promising answer, turning the seemingly endless supply of salt water into something we can use. And that's where desalination comes in. This innovative technology removes the salt and other impurities from seawater, making it safe for drinking and irrigation. It's the remarkable process of turning salt water into fresh water, a modern-day alchemy that's changing the way we quench our thirst. Desalination plants are springing up around the world, providing a lifeline to communities facing water shortages. With continued advancements, desalination could become a cornerstone of our water strategy, ensuring that everyone has access to this vital resource. Imagine a sieve so fine it can filter out salt. Picture a delicate mesh, intricate and precise, capable of separating the tiniest particles from a solution. That's the essence of reverse osmosis. This advanced technology is a marvel of modern engineering, designed to tackle one of the world's most pressing challenges, the scarcity of fresh water. It's a process that uses pressure to force salt water through a special membrane. This pressure must be carefully calibrated to ensure the water molecules are pushed through while the salt is left behind. This membrane acts like a gatekeeper, allowing water molecules to pass through while blocking the larger salt molecules. The membrane's microscopic pores are the key to this selective filtration, ensuring only pure water makes it to the other side. The result? Fresh, drinkable water on one side and concentrated salt water or brine on the other. This brine is often returned to the ocean, but it must be managed carefully to avoid environmental impact. Reverse osmosis is energy-intensive, but it's become increasingly efficient. Advances in technology have reduced the energy required, making the process more sustainable and cost-effective. It's now the most common method of desalination used in coastal cities around the world. These plants are often strategically located near the ocean to take advantage of the abundant saltwater supply. From the bustling metropolis of Dubai to the sun-drenched shores of California, reverse osmosis is providing a lifeline of fresh water. These plants are crucial in regions where natural freshwater sources are scarce, ensuring communities have access to this vital resource. Distillation is the oldest trick in the book, literally. For centuries, sailors have used it to survive at sea. It's simple. Heat salt water, collect the steam, and condense it back into fresh water. Think of a kettle whistling on the stove. The steam rising from the spout is pure water, leaving the salt behind. Desalination plants work on the same principle, just on a much larger scale. Distillation can be energy hungry, but innovations like multi-stage flash distillation have improved its efficiency. By using less energy, we can make this age-old method more sustainable. The sun, our nearest star, can do more than just light our days. It is a powerful source of energy that has been sustaining life on Earth for billions of years. Its rays provide warmth, light, and the energy necessary for plants to grow. But beyond these well-known benefits, the sun has another incredible gift to offer. It can also help us quench our thirst. In a world where fresh water is becoming increasingly scarce, the sun's energy can be harnessed to provide a sustainable solution. Solar desalination harnesses the sun's energy to turn saltwater into fresh water. This process is not only innovative, but also essential for regions where freshwater resources are limited. Imagine a greenhouse on the seashore. This simple yet effective setup can transform the way we think about water production. Inside, sunlight evaporates seawater, leaving the salt behind. This natural process mimics the Earth's water cycle, where the sun's heat causes water to evaporate, leaving impurities behind. The water vapor then condenses on cooler surfaces, forming droplets of fresh water. These droplets can be collected and used for drinking, irrigation, and other essential needs. This method is ideal for remote areas and developing countries with ample sunlight. It provides a decentralized solution that can be implemented without the need for extensive infrastructure. It's environmentally friendly, relying on a renewable resource. By using the sun's energy, we reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and decrease our carbon footprint. However, it's not without its limitations. The efficiency of solar desalination can be affected by weather conditions, and the initial setup can be costly. Solar desalination requires large surface areas and is dependent on weather conditions. Cloudy days and seasonal changes can impact the amount of fresh water produced. But it holds great promise, especially as we seek sustainable solutions for water scarcity. As technology advances and costs decrease, solar desalination could become a vital tool in our efforts to ensure that everyone has access to clean, fresh water.